All right, let's talk about meta goalkeepers. In particular, there's two skill set boosts that make goalkeepers better than the rest. My goalkeeper has one of the two, but he has it in ultra effect. He is absolutely a cheap beast that you wouldn't know unless someone like me was telling you. I've built him some since I got him, but anybody can afford him. And the reason he's a cheap beast is because he has ultra effect in lock, which is a boost in the ability to save long shots. The other OP skill set boost is called Dome for some reason. It's the picture of the hands catching the ball. You'll see that in a moment. But why that's an OP skill boost for a goalie is because it helps him save lob crosses. The wording's a little weird where it says it will help him save, lob balls on rushes. But I can assure you that Dome will help your goalkeeper save those L1 square lob crosses that many times, even if a goalkeeper goes for it, especially against like a Holland or CR7 that are beasts in the air, the goalkeeper will just get dunked on like the defenders. But having that Dome skill set boost, particularly if you have it in Ultra Effect, it will help. Just like the Ultra Effect in Lock is the best, but any boost with Dome right there or Lock right there will help your goalkeepers immensely in two OP areas: long shots and lobbed crosses. Okay, now you've seen all the rest. You can go through them: the diving, the positioning, right, the catching the ball, saving from penalty areas. Even that one right there, right? It's to the left of Dome. It's a picture of the Spartan helmet, I guess you would call it, but it's called Commander. That actually boosts your central defenders. So I think any boost like that, where you can either further boost players if they both have a certain skill boost, or further boost other players like this Commander, I think those are excellent. I will be looking into getting that. But by far the two most important skill set boosts and most important aspects of a goalkeeper, period, are first and foremost having the lock as high as you can have it, right? Preferably ultra effect, if not high effect. And obviously, if it's lower medium, you can build them up if you choose. The second most important aspect of a goalkeeper is adding the Dome, or preferably that they would have the Dome skill set boost so they can have a better chance of saving those lobbed crosses. Okay, so definitely look for the lock and the hands catching the ball, which is the name of those are lock and Dome, helping save long shots and lob crosses. As far as stats, pretty simple for a goalkeeper. For me, take out kicking, second, take out speed. Now, I actually prefer having a goalkeeper with speed of 40 plus, so I don't totally ignore it. But the jumping, handling, which jumping, by the way, is tied to diving, handling, reflexes, positioning, all those are more important. So preferably you'd want a goalkeeper to be higher rated in those, okay? And kicking, I don't even look at. Speed, I try to go above 40, but let's say a goalkeeper has high stats in those other areas that I just spoke about. And more importantly, let's say they have the lock and Dome skill set boost. Then I can ignore a lower speed in the 30s or something. But why I like speed for a goalkeeper is simply because sometimes it gets dicey in a game. Your goalkeeper has the ball at his feet, and if they're super slow, it's real easy for an onrushing attacker to intercept a ball from your goalkeeper or steal it off his foot. Doesn't happen too often, but just to keep the flow of the passing within my team when I have to go to a goalkeeper, I like having speed, and not to mention I also like, if my goalkeeper has to rush out, I like being able to catch an attacker off guard. And a fast goalkeeper, such as why I got Ederson before, one of the few reasons, he's got 50 speed, right? That's a super fast keeper. Even without 50 speed, though, my rule of thumb is 40 and higher. Now, there's one goalkeeper, only one, that I would look to get over Skorupski. And that's including, like I said, Ederson, I sold him to get Skorupski. Or if it's Allison, Courtois, whoever it is, there's only one goalkeeper that I will switch out Skorupski for when I get the opportunity. And he's nowhere, well, he's a decent goalkeeper, but he's not one of the top goalkeepers. And the goalkeeper I'm referring to is Kobel, right? If you go to Kobel, you will see that he has the ultra effect on both lock and Dome. You see right there. That is huge. If I'm not mistaken, you can double check me. He is the only goalkeeper with both of those on ultra effect. He also has the shot stopper skill set boost on low effect. You can obviously build that up, but not bad, honestly, right? Actually, I think he has shot stopper on medium effect. But nonetheless, both Dome and Lock are on ultra effect, and that's incredible. He also meets my rule of thumb with being 40 plus in speed, which is just an added bonus. And his other stats are pretty high as well, the other important areas. Positioning obviously could be better, but he's only 85 rated. So if you don't know by now, I can tell you that the lower the player is rated, the quicker he will be boosted stat wise as you grind out more games. So being an 85 rated with the max at 91, he's going to get boosts along the way. And that positioning is going to go up. So you definitely want to ignore that when it comes to the fact that he has the two most important skill sets. If you can't afford Kobo because he is a bit on the pricey side, you see there, I said he's not one of the top keepers. You know, obviously Courtois, Allison, them are 90, 88. You know, you have 87, 86 rated. But 85 is still considered a top goalkeeper, and he's pretty pricey. So Kobolt's understandable if you can't afford him. There's no reason why you can't afford Skorupski. However, if for some reason you don't like Skorupski, there are other goalkeepers with the skill set boost of both Lock and Dome. Maybe not Ultra. I think a few do have either one or the other in Ultra, right? That are also considered cheap beasts. Um, but you would have to look at that for yourself. I went for Skorupski once I saw that Ultra effect. He's a taller goalkeeper as well. That's another aspect that you'll probably want to look at. In EAFC, it definitely made a difference on your goalkeeper's ability to save finesse shots. In UFL, I can't tell you for sure if height makes a difference, simply because I haven't really had a shorter goalkeeper. However, I think it would be safe to assume you want, the taller the better with goalkeepers. Because that's just how it is with goalkeepers. Doesn't mean some of the shorter ones aren't good, but for me, I definitely do look at height as well. So Skorupski checked all the boxes, particularly being cheap and having that ultra effect with lock, the ability to save long shots better, right? So again, if you have the ability, the funds to get a top goalkeeper, I strongly recommend, no matter if you can get the best goalkeeper in the game overall wise, which is Courtois or not, if you have the ability, get Kobel. I will be aiming to get him eventually. However, I have field positions to sort out first. That's still more important considering I have Skorupski. So at the very least, even if you don't have the ability to get, like, for instance, a Kobel, scroll down, you can get Skorupski or one of these other goalkeepers with either the lock or the dome skill set boost. So, that being said, I wish you luck, and I will see you next time. Have a good one.